Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Elex. So we're here in Goliath in this lady's shop. I think it's just no, wait, it's a tavern of some kind, right? Yeah, there's beds over there. But this doesn't really help us. What we really need right now is some better equipment, particularly armor. Armor would help. So what the lady said is that there is a blacksmith who will do weapons and armor for us, but only if we're a berserker, which is kind of a problem, because it does kind of limit our options right now. We can't really do much without equipment, and if we want equipment, we basically have to be a berserker. Who are you? You look like a shopkeep. Oren?
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Ooh, there's a tell me thing.
Tell me.
Why do you use such old weapons? Heard anything about the Albs? Eden is different to other places I've been. Who are the Berserkers? I don't care about any of these. I want to know where to... Okay, I'm just going to leave.
Yeah.
Really want to see if we can find... Yeah, he's wearing a lot of armor.
Getting drunk. That's where he'll be.
Cultivator seems like it should be like a farmer or something, right? I mean, that's what that name kind of implies, but... Hello, Born. Are you a person, or is that your job title?
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Do you have work?
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magellan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
Okay. What's a supervisor? What's a seedling farm? None of that seems important.
That smells like
That...
trouble.
Wow.
Sure you can trust him?
They've just got a big-ass ballista here. Can I... That is really cool. Where is it? What is this actually pointing at, though? Can I use it? I can climb it. Oh, I'm not allowed to get in the seat. Well, we can at least see where it's aiming. Just kind of out into the woods in general. Ooh. That looks like some more ruins down there. Interesting. Might be worth exploring. Well, if we can't get them to give us gear, I guess our next best bet is hunting around outside for gear. Oh, they've got more ballistas. Wow. Alright then. These guys aren't playing around. I'm glad people don't seem to mind me just kind of walking into their houses. Hey, Jorah.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
What? Oh,
It's an
my
intruder.
Pip-Boy
Haven't
thing.
you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an alb. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the Elex has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
If you need it, Elex is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit? Why not do this and use technology? Okay, I don't really care. The answers to all those questions are fairly obvious. I'm pretty sure this is just this guy's house that I kind of wandered into. Nobody seems to have doors around here. They just got open doorways. Hello. You look important. You're kind of brooding on the edge of a cliff. I hope you're important. Oh, the game quick saved for me, so maybe you are. Or near.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just used as guidelines?
I don't know that this is a discussion I should be having right now, because I feel like this is a one-way ticket to the guards punching me. I can't just leave, though, can I? Crud. What laws?
What laws?
You don't know of our laws? It's time you had an education.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the pit. We decommission forbidden technology here, making Magalan safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, particularly incomers. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing temptation from the weak-minded.
Why are you asking me about laws?
Well, you're not one of us. And it's surprising to me that you don't know of our laws. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a true berserker.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone. In the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there into the pit. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
Why don't you tell the guards?
No, they're... If that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with him. They're not top-notch, that's why they're here, not on the front line. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you look like you can handle yourself.
Well, you sound completely trustworthy.
So, why don't you take care of it?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I've got to do things. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger myself. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The Elex would be out. The law would be satisfied, but... Look, Angram's already watching me. He hears I've been near an outlaw, I'm dead, or exiled.
I can't, like, there doesn't seem to be an option for me to just tell him to fuck off, because I don't really want to deal with whatever sketchy crap he's doing. Why would an outlaw be down there? Sure.
Why would an outlaw be down there?
Well, stealing. Stealing, of course. Bastards want nothing else but to make themselves rich. And the pit is where we throw all the bits of technology once they've had the Elex removed. Worthless to us. But an outlaw? Well, they'd try and sell maggots to a corpse, wouldn't they?
What exactly do you want me to do?
Kill him. The outlaw. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
Yeah, no. You can sort that one out, your friend, yourself there, Ornir. That is super duper sketchy. Oh, hey, I've got archery targets. Neato. There's nothing else over here, though, is there? This looks like a dead end. Well, back we go. God damn, look at those ballista bolts, though. Those things are huge. What are they shooting with these things? That dude's got a fancy...
So,
oh.
and what is your crime?
Oh, it's Ragnar.
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I'm actually not from Idan.
Oh. Hopefully you have good news from the other lands.
Otherwise, this will be a very short guest performance for you here. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work. Yeah, that's actually exactly it.
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Idan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Sure.
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Master Thorald, Berserkers can stop the elves from conquering Dan. Where can I buy armor? Let's assume I help you out. I want to know where I can get work. Oh my god. Alright, screw it. I'll just ask around, I guess. Currently, the only job offer we have is Orin's super sketchy go kill a dude down by the pit, don't tell the guards please request. Which I'm not keen to take, because that just sounds like it'll go wrong in a million different ways. Wow, the trees even kind of sway back and forth. That's pretty cool.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up, I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Sounds like you have some work for me.
Why are people so blind? How can they stare at the same thing as you and yet see something so differently?
You think everyone should think the same way?
No, but if something is so obvious, why can't people see it? We're losing this war. Our enemies can see it, we can see it.
So, why won't anyone do anything about it?
It's not like there isn't a solution out there, a way we can win. But people stick to their old ways and new thinking be damned.
Hello, miss. You are in the way there. There we go. Charisma 1. I have Charisma 1. Let's do this. Skill level too low. Oh, I see. I need to take Charisma 1 as a skill. Okay.
If you say so.
There's no point saying unless you're prepared to do. If you stay here, incomer, you'll have to keep your views out there. I think Goliath's walls have narrowed the opinions of everyone who lives here.
Okay, well, he doesn't have any work for us. But I think that lady he was talking to might have been a doctor of some sort, and we actually could use a little bit of health. If she's willing to give us any. And if I can find her again, because she kind of wandered off while that cutscene was happening. Ah, Crutch's not in here. Alright, well, hopefully we can find her again somewhere, or some other healer. Oh wait, is that her?
Someone hears that.
Yeah, that's her.
Are you
you
here
in
to
need
pay
of
me those
medical
shards you
supplies?
owe me? Because I'm
It'll take
pissed at
time
how
to
long
prepare
you're
them, I'm
taking to
afraid.
pay.
With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need. But it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
Can you heal my wounds? That is exactly what I'm looking for.
Can you heal my wounds?
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Oh, she just gave me a small healing potion. Okay, that's perfect.
Thank you.
We are here to heal. Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure Elex, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say Elex makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
What do you know about Elex withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
That's good to know. I guess we'll just pop one of our potions right now, since that lady gave us a free one.
Right?
Still no work available.
It'll cost all of
Which
us.
is good, apart from, again, Orin's hyper sketchy request. Do you just have a rifle? That looks an awful lot like just a rifle to me.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Is he talking about the things that I'm carrying?
And if I did know something about them?
That would be good. For both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The Berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Was giving them to the pit an option?
Are you some sort of traitor?
Me? No, I'm no traitor. I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold of those weapons. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. You'd be making some useful friends.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know someone who is.
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend, and the shards they bring.
I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I have very little idea what's going on right now.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course. I can offer you Elexit if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
I do kind of want to learn more about technology, because maybe we can get, like, laser guns or something. But on the other hand, swords are pretty cool. I don't know. I'll sell the weapons to him.
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No, think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
Somebody didn't like that. Okay. Good to know. I feel like we're about to get, like, jumped by the guards or something. They're gonna be like, hey, stop selling weapons to people. Hello, Duras.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by Warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
What is it?
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Oh, I've still got a bunch of dialogue options from back when we first met him. Okay, I think we can skip those.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotting up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the murderer.
Do you think we make a good team?
And you think I can find the killer?
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence, seems to think it was a berserker that killed Ascor, and he wants answers. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an alb, an outlaw, or a reaver. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So, let's cross all these suspects off the list and give them some closure.
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
Fair enough.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
Gee, I wonder. Alright, well, we've finally got a thing to do. Although we have some other quests, I think. Oops. Let's see, where's our quest thing? Main missions. Some Albrators in the area. Oh, I need to go find them. I don't know how to do that, though. Find the Separatists. And, okay, so we've got this one, which presumably if we finish this quest tree, we will get Duras as a companion. We've also got this one that we picked up during the tutorial, which I assume gives us the combat drone. If we can work out how to repair him, which I guess we'll have to do later. Anyways, that, I think, is probably a good place to call it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.